Hey YouTube, I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Washington Wizards need to trade John Wall. And now some announcements before I get into the video. I'm going to be scheduling back all my videos to every other day. I know for a lot of y'all that have been real OGs to this channel, I've been uploading every single day for a very long time. But since the basketball season started, I'm going to be uploading every other day. I'm going to upload both days on the weekends. But once basketball season is over, I'm going to go back to my daily upload schedule. But as right now, I'm getting home pretty late from basketball practice and everything, and I mean, it's really getting challenging to make these videos, so I'm going to be making one every other day for you guys. So I mean, don't get mad at me, don't be too mad at me for that, but I mean, I just have to be in order to actually make good content for you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to get all that out of the way. So without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so my first reason for this video is going to be that they are off to one of the worst starts they have been into a while. They're currently 2-8, and I mean, outside of Bradley Beal and John Wall, they have literally no young talent to build around at all, and they're pretty much going to be a very stagnant team, as when Dwight Howard is not going to make that big of a difference. They're just a very bad team right now for some reason. They either don't know what's going on, or they just don't care. So I mean, they're off to a very bad start, and I don't think they want to trade Bradley Beal, because he's still very young, and then he still has a lot of potential to grow around. He's a potential franchise player, but I mean, if you trade John Wall, now that would now make you bad enough to be a lottery team, plus you can trade him for some picks and young talent, which will be very, very valuable in a rebuild. But if they do try to keep this team and try to build around it, it's not going to work, as they're always good enough to be a playoff team, but they're never bad enough to not make the playoffs and make a lottery, so they never really have a chance to add young talent. But when you're a playoff team, they're never good enough to compete for a final, so I mean, it kind of just messes them over a lot. They're a very middle-of-the-road team, but if they got rid of John Wall, they'd be able to keep Bradley Beal, very young, probably get some nice picks in the draft, maybe some lottery picks in the draft, and a young player out of him, and that'll be very nice to be able to boot off this rebuild. And I mean, the reason I think you would trade John Wall instead of Bradley Beal is just John Wall's 28, Bradley Beal's I think is like 25, 26, so I mean, it's still a very young player in Bradley Beal, and he still has a lot more to develop, as John Wall is a lot closer to his ceiling than Bradley Beal is, plus he has more time in the NBA than John Wall. So I think overall it would make more sense to trade John Wall in the situation. It just, and if his value is more, and they're going to be able to get a lot more out of him than if they traded Bradley Beal. Now my second reason is going to be he's a potential distraction in the locker room. Now when you have a bad locker room, your team is just not going to be good. As we've seen that teams will not keep Dwight Howard in their locker room because of how much of a cancer he is, and now you add what the already completely disgruntled locker room it was, now you put Dwight Howard in there, the locker room just got that much worse. So I mean, he's also a potential distraction, as last year, I mean, when he was out, the team went 16-12, but when for the rest of the regular season, when he came back from the injury, they went 3-8. So I mean, you can tell that their productivity went a lot down. Now they're nowhere near as talented of a team when John Wall is on the court, but I mean, when John Wall is off the court, should I say, but I mean, the talent kind of outweighs itself because of how much of a distraction and how bad the chemistry is when John Wall is on the court. So I mean, it really does hurt them a lot. And then obviously remember the whole Gortat and John Wall, where John Wall said that they need a more athletic center to win games. Gortat is a more incapable center, he's a very quiet center. I'm sure he helped the chemistry out a lot, but now yes, you have that more athletic center that you wanted, but now the center is a lot more distracting and is a locker room cancer that cannot stay on a team for more than 1 year despite having very good productivity. So I mean, they really just added a whole other cancer to an already cancerous locker room, and if you don't have a good locker room, you're most likely not going to be able to win many games. As you see, Golden State, they never have locker room problems, never gets out. Spurs really never have locker room problems, never gets out. So I mean, when you look at all that, you just have to think, okay, good locker room equals success, bad locker room equals not as much success as we have seen with teams like the Wizards. But now my third reason is going to be that they could still get good value out of John Wall if they traded him right now. I mean, right now he's 28 years old, still has a couple years of being in his prime. I mean, he's still one of the best point guards in the league by a lot. He's probably top 5 point guard in the league. I mean, he's very good. I mean, he's going to turn 29 and 30, though his value is going to start going down because his prime years are pretty much up, and he's going to start declining once he gets that 30-year-old mark, and his value is going to go farther and farther down, which means you're going to get less picks, less young value, which is going to make your rebuild even worse. So if you're going to trade him right now, would be the best time, because any win-now teams will be desperate to have him and will be giving up a lot, and their price could still be high for John Wall, and I would think a lot of teams would probably try to trade for him, with teams like, I mean, Boston, no, probably not Boston, but like a lot of win-now teams, maybe even the Raptors, might try to trade for him, and I wouldn't be surprised if they got him, but they would have to give up young talent or some picks for him. So, I mean, yeah, I think overall, if they're going to trade John Wall, they need to trade him right now. And I mean, I do think that they need to trade him because he's hurting their locker room. He's hurting their chemistry. They actually play better without him just due to the dynamics on the court. Bradley Beal also plays better without John Wall on the court. But also, I mean, they just need to rebuild this team because right now they're not going anywhere. They're going to make the playoffs. but they're never going to get a good enough pick to put a good enough young talent around Bradley Beal or John Wall to really build around. But they're never going to compete for finals because they can never add young talent. They're really in a crossroads. Like, do I want to keep trying to build this, keep beating on a dead horse and just hope it works? Or do I want to completely blow it up and rebuild? And I think they need to blow it up and rebuild just due to all the problems with this team right now. But unfortunately, guys, this is going to be the first video. So comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think the Wizards need to trade John Wall? Do you think they should trade Bradley Beal? Why do you think they should trade either one of them? Do you think they should just keep trying to winning? I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you did like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. But also thank y'all for all support y'all have been showing. We are very close to 1K and I can't wait till we get there. YouTube's been acting up. I think it's starting to get its stuff together because I mean, it's not as bad as it was, but it also might, I'm not sure, like if some videos would do really good, some videos would do like bad. I don't know, YouTube's kind of messing up right now, so yeah. But besides that, I mean, y'all been showing so much support and I cannot thank y'all enough. And as long as y'all showing support on me grinding these videos out, well, now every single other day for you guys. So I mean, I cannot thank y'all enough. And don't think me doing this actually like it's me being weak. I contemplated this for a while. Do I want to upload every other day, or do I want to keep this upload day streak every day? Well, basketball kind of starts struggling when you sleep very little every single day. So maybe if I sleep very little every other day, maybe I can get a lot more rest and actually produce better content for you guys. So overall, I think the content's going to improve, and it's not like this is a permanent change. Once basketball season is over, I will be continuing the everyday schedule. So don't think this is me slacking or not wanting to do this. Trust me, I want this more than anything in the world, and I'm going to keep on doing it, and just want y'all to know that. But I also have to give all praise to God. He's blessed me with this computer. He blessed me with you guys to find my channel and subscribe. He blessed me with the people around me, the family around me, and keep me safe, and it means the world to me. I cannot give enough praise to him. He is the reason I'm here. He's the reason we're all here, and if we didn't die for our sins, we would not be here at all. So I mean, I'm so like blessed to be in the position that I am, and I cannot express that enough. But like I said, that's it for this video. So if you did like the video, any point like button and subscribe button, and also hope you have a blessed day, because I have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah, blah, blah.